Kevin James is playing Drew Brees in a new Netflix movie, and that just makes no sense to me at all. So
he's unrecognizable.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that? Whatever.
That tweet was a joke.
No, did you see it was a media company that tweeted out
It was
Kevin
like
James looks.
Barstool.
Was it?
Yes, and they're the biggest fuck faces ever.
What?
So yeah, dude, Jeff DeLoe sucks. He's the worst. So he's like, Kevin James unrecognizable. It's just trying to be snarky and funny because you see that dude and you're like, oh, that's Kevin James in a Saints hat.
No,
I don't think I
was,
know who you're talking about.
Oh wait, no.
Either way, doesn't make sense to me on a few levels.
Did you see my note? And Rob Schneider is rumored to play Drew Brees.
Guaranteed.
Oh my
God. Probably in the movie. I think this is an Adam Sandler. Yeah, this is an Adam Sandler produced movie. His wife plays
Jesus.
Wife, I think.
This movie is going to be horrible.
It's all
Rob Schneider is the best part of the trailer.
It's all
Rob Schneider's in it.
You can do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all part of Netflix and Adam Sandler's like fucking conglomerate deal. But either way, doesn't
I don't know
make
about you guys, but are Netflix produced movies for the most part, do you find them to be trash?
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a good Netflix movie that wasn't.
They're not well produced. Like they're not well done. Like they have very high budget, but they're like ideas and the way they wrap the plot around is usually pretty stupid.
What I think it might be is I don't think Netflix knows how to I guess not make certain the ones writing it and shit. But I don't think they know how to make a good short story. Because now movies are short stories. You need to propose the plot, have the climax, and end it in the movie.
Yeah.
Whereas
like you take a whole book and you condense it to 2 hours.
No. How many Netflix original series have been fucking awesome because they have 10 hours to do it? They have 10 hours to make the arcs in the story. So it's like a movie is a fifth of that.
I don't think like Netflix isn't writing these movies. Like
yes, but they're approving them. I don't think they have the mind for that.
No, definitely not, because they see like, oh, we got fucking Ryan Reynolds and The Rock and Gal Gadot, and they're stealing art.
Wait, are you talking shit on Red Notice, dog?
This is gonna be sick. And then it's
Is it? Have you watched it?
I haven't, but is it ass? It probably sucks.
Every time I turn it on, they're like, "Check this out, we got The Rock."
That Velvet Buzzsaw movie, trash. A lot of stars. It was trash. But no, Netflix, I don't think they've ever made a good movie. That wasn't a documentary.
Movies.
You didn't like Hush, dude?
Velvet Buzzsaw.
What's Hush?
Velvet Buzzsaw is in my top 5 worst movies of all time. And not only that,
all I heard was not only that.
Yeah. Which is funny because you didn't get the first thing, let alone the second thing.
I am lagging really hard. You brought up Velvet Buzzsaw, and I said that's in my top 5 worst movies I've ever seen because it's just Jake Gyllenhaal looking at photos going, in glasses.
Dude, we watched this movie. It was Jake Gyllenhaal as a 911 operator. And it was so fucking bad because the entire movie is literally him on the phone and he's hanging up and he's just calling the two people, the perpetrator and like the little girl daughter. And it's just Jake Gyllenhaal. Like,
Huffy, what was your not
right,
only
I just need you to say, no, that's okay. When I say the color,
red,
blue, green, magenta, fuchsia.
So Velvet Buzzsaw.
I was gonna say Netflix doesn't care about making like good content. They just want to get stars and pay them a bunch of money. Like I believe Red Notice is like the most viewed thing ever on Netflix. And it's just because like, hey, we're gonna get a bunch of stars and you're gonna watch them.
Most viewed movie on the first opening week.
Yeah.
So it's only movies, which is to our point. You know, when you have The Rock and Gal Gadot and Ryan Reynolds, that's a fucking
long story
perfect
short.
Storm.
They can't make movies yet. They can make TV shows and documentaries. The new Adam McKay movie coming out with Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence, that'll be good. I think it comes out in December. It's called Don't Look Up. That'll be good, but that's one that like this dude who already makes good movies, he just wrote and he was like, hey, Netflix, do you want to make this? And they were like, yeah. So that's that. But okay, this Kevin James thing doesn't make sense to me on a few levels. Level one, how are we making a movie about the Sean Payton story of him not coaching after the bounty scandal when Sean Payton is like still coaching in the NFL and like is a person? I don't know. It makes me think like when I'm watching a football game and Devontae Adams gets a touchdown and then like Devontae Adams is in the commercial, weirds me out. I don't know. Something strange about it.
Yep.
Number two, you could have picked like me, and I think I could have been a better Sean Payton than Kevin James, because like nobody's gonna look at Kevin James and think, oh, this is a serious dramatic movie. They're like, oh, this is gonna be funny King of Queens stuff. Like it's a bad move. Like the whole thing has to be a joke.
It is funny when you had like you were saying, Barstool made that comment joke about being unrecognizable, but like you see like Christian Bale in like Vice and Jared Leto in House of Gucci, legitimately unrecognizable. The technology is out there. Netflix has the money. If you want him to look like him, make him look like him. They literally do Mission Impossible shit.
Yeah.
Wasn't ridiculous. I didn't see it because it was like 4 hours, but wasn't The Irishman Netflix? Didn't people like that?
People liked it, but I think they said it was too long. Yeah.
I tried to watch it, dude, and I could not get through it.
That was like the digital face on the old face kind of thing.
Yeah.
The Kurt Warner movie that's coming out, I don't think that's going to be good, but like that makes sense. Like Kurt Warner's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He's an analyst. And like he's removed.
Yep.
I think that might be a decent movie. You don't think that'll be good?
No.
I think it'll be fun,
No. I'll tell you.
You don't want to see the part where he's in the grocery store and he throws the orange to the other guy and he catches it, and the next thing you know, he's in the Super Bowl and he's throwing tutters?
No. So I have 2 bold predictions for those 2 movies. I think the Kurt Warner movie will be better than the Sean Payton movie.
Yeah,
but I think I would enjoy the Kevin James Sean Payton movie more.
Probably.
Have you watched the trailers for him?
Yes, and if it's anything like Hubie Halloween, I'm gonna like it.
Now, speaking of football, have you guys seen Hubie Halloween? I have not yet. No.
Adam
I'm waiting for
Sandler
next Halloween to do it.
Made a career of pretending to be a mentally retarded person, and nobody seems to think that there's an issue there.
Also, I'm pretty sure he said that if he didn't win an award for Uncut Gems, then he like would understand like, okay, you guys only want me to make stupid movies, and then the next movie came out with Hubie Halloween.
No, for sure. But I mean, like Waterboy, Billy Madison, Hubie Halloween, like he's just like, ooh, yo-be-do-be-do-be-do, I do-be-do-be-do.
Yeah. Dude, the impressions. The impressions are offensive.
In Hubie Halloween, like the plot is literally like the town's mentally retarded dude believes in ghosts and nobody believes him.
Listen, I'm gonna take a peek.
I love it.
Real quick.
Yeah, I need to take a peek too, actually.
Yeah. No, I mean I'll watch it. But it's going to be really bad.
Apparently, Sean Payton signed off on the movie.
Well, yeah, because he probably got paid a lot of money.
He said he thought it was brilliant.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you see what I'm saying, though, where I think it's weird that it's like making a movie? Yeah. Like even the Tom Brady show on ESPN Plus, I think that's weird, too.
Yeah,
that's more documentary style. Whereas I think,
but still,
this one isn't going to be a documentary.
Hunter, they made a documentary about Tom Brady like 11 or 12 years ago, and I watched it maybe a month ago, and it's literally a Hall of Fame career already done. They made the documentary 11 years ago. He had a whole nother career after that Hall of Fame.
Well, speaking of the of documentaries, I am very excited for the John Madden either show or movie. I think that's gonna be
yeah.
probably out of
Isn't it-
the Kevin
isn't it-
James, the Kurt Warner, and the John Madden thing. I think the John Madden thing's gonna be the best by far.
Well,
A lot of
that's
money in
just,
football movies.
that's just a football life, isn't it?
I don't think so.
I
No,
think it is.
it's a I think it's a special thing, like a special
I think it's a
thing.
football life.
We should make
called
a
All
follow-up
Madden.
to
How cool is
Concussion.
that?
Yeah. Either way, no, that'll definitely be the best because that's like a seriously produced thing about him. The fucking Kevin James thing, like Huffy was just saying, it's going to be a bunch of fart jokes.